ओ खानिला पाणी ओदरं या मूर्ति शांति शांति शांति. In Naishkarma Siddhi, we were seeing shloka number 4. That a person may have samanya jnanam, but he doesn't have vishesha jnanam. Then the question is, asmi. But vishesha jnanam was pointed out as vibra नित्य शुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त अद्वितीय आनंद लक्षण असाधारण आकारेण. In this way, jnanam is not known. So adharana karena siddham, asadharana akarena asiddham, and therefore this prakarana grantha is justified. Even though there is no jati vyakti, this kind of samanya vishesha in Brahma, but everybody has some jnana. This point you should understand properly. If I know someone, but if I don't know some aspect of that person, so it is not that I don't know this person at all. I know the person, but I don't know something about that person. So I cannot say I don't know this person, but I don't know him or her completely. So the same is true for us also. We know ourselves partially, and we may know a lot of things about ourselves, but one important aspect about ourselves we don't know. And that important aspect is that I am Jagat Adhisthana. I am Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Brahma. I am Advitiya. I am Ananda Swarupa. This aspect I don't know. So even if I know other aspects, if this aspect is missing, I don't know myself. And it is this thing, when not known, gives sorrow. That's why it is an important aspect. Certain things, if we don't know in this world, it doesn't matter. And that's why Vedanta Adhyanam and owning up of this wisdom becomes very important. So Brahma as Adhishthanam, and Adhishthanam means in that adhishthanam, whatever is adhyastha, whatever is superimposed, it does not have any satta different from this adhishthana satta. So adhyastasya adhisthana satta atirikta satta abhavat. Adhyastha, the ghata is adhyastha in Brahma. Brahma means not this Brahma. Here itself is Brahma. In that there is ghata appearing. It doesn't have its own existence, different from adhisthana. This understanding we don't have. That's why we think everything is real, we want to run after it, etc., etc. And when this kalpita vastu is eliminated from buddhi, not from outside, then what should happen? Adhisthana jnanam should become prominent. Adhisthana hi nashah kalpita vastunah. This is, I think, Ishta Siddhikara's vachana. Adhisthana hi nasha kalpita vastunah. Kalpita vastu's nasha is nothing but adhisthana avashesha. So now we have to see the second line. Pratyak dharma. Pratyak dharmaikanishthasya yathatmyam vakshyate sputam. See in Tika, page number 8. That 8 looks wonderful. Line number 7 on page number 8. Atmanatma vivekat dehadishu atmataya bahirbhavam apadyamaneshu pratilomyena antaram anchati iva iti pratyak sakshi sacha asau dharmasya iti pratyak dharmah. Atma anatma vivekat, due to atma anatma viveka, dehadishu atmataya bahirbhavam apadyamaneshu. Dehadi, which are external, in them first I have atma bhava. When I start doing atma anatma viveka, I understand deha is external. So in that atma bhava is not right. Then I come to after annamaya in pranamaya, then manomaya, etc. Bahirbhavam apadyamaneshu pratilomyena antaram anchati iva iti. Pratilomyena antaram anchati. Pratilomya means in a reverse way. So earlier I have gone from inside to outside and identified myself with external thing, and I start calling those things as Atma. Now I have to reverse. So from Annamaya, I leave that. I say this I cannot be, then Pranamaya, then Manomaya, Vijnanamaya. In this way. Antaram anchati. Anchati gachati. It goes inside. Iva, as if. Iti pratyak sakshi. This is pratyak sakshi. Such asau dharmasya. Iti pratyak dharma. Atma's one name is dharma. Dharma dharati iti dharma. Tri dharane dhatu. Or dharana dharma mityahu. That is a famous quotation somewhere. Dharana dharma, which is given here also. Why? Because it is adhishthanam. As I said, it is adhishthanam for all adhyastha vastu. Everything that is superimposed is supported by this adhishthanam. So that which is Sakshi, Pratyak. It is Pratyak and it is Dharma. That's why it is called Pratyak Dharma. It is Pratyak because it has reversed itself, giving up external identifications. And that innermost is Sakshi. And it is doing Dharanam. It is supporting everything. How? Supporting existence. It is supporting space. In that space, imagine, all galaxies are supported. In all those galaxies, so solar systems are there, planets are there. Cannot even imagine. Everything exists. Gadapada doesn't, we don't have to even mention, when whole Brahmanda, all worlds are all existing in that Brahma, in that Paramatma Vastu, which is Pradatma Sakshi. Dharma Shabda is used for Atma, Shuddha Atma. Dharma Shabda is also used for Jivatma. And Dharma is Chodana Lakshano Artho Dharma. That is also Dharma for Adhato Dharma Jignasa. Dharma Shabda is Shuddha Atma in Kathopanishad. Puresha Dharma. Karika, etc. Dharmaja iti jayante, jayante natu tat, etc. Upasana, upasana shrito dharma, jate brahmani vartate. So dharma shabda is there for Jivatma also. But here dharma is Shuddha Chaitanya. Dharana dharma. So Pratyak dharma. What is the samasa? Pratyak chasau dharmasya iti pratyak dharma. What is the samasa? Karmadharaya. Avidya further. Avidya tat karyayoho swatmani adhyastayoho adhishthanatvena dharana dharma pratyak dharma eva ekasmin nishtha paryavasanam asya iti pratyak dharmaika nishtha tasya. Because this shloka says pratyak dharmaika nishthasya. That is the shabda. So first is pratyak dharma that he explained. Now he says avidya tat karyayoho swatmani adhyastayoho. Avidya and avidya karyam, they all are adhyasta in atma. Swatmani adhyastayoho adhishthanatvena dharanat. Atma tattva is adhisthana, as I explained in the beginning of today's session. Dharanat, adhisthanatvena dharanat dharma, pratyak dharma. So, adhishthanam is this pratyagatma, sakshi. And what is adhyastha? Avidya and avidya karyam. Means everything else. Pratyak dharma eva ekasmin nishtha paryavasanam asya. Ekasmin निष्ठा पर्यवसानम अस्य इति प्रत्यक धर्मैक निष्ठस्य. So that which is प्रत्यक धर्म एव एकस्मिन् निष्ठा और एकस्मिन् निष्ठ. निष्ठा means पर्यवसानम, culmination. इति प्रत्यक धर्मैक निष्ठा. This is also कर्मधारय. प्रत्यक धर्म एकस्मिन् निष्ठा. निष्ठा means पर्यवसानम. So that is pratyek dharmaika nishtha. In other words, it does not change in its swarupa. It always remains the same. Tasya. Tasya ka yathatmyam vakshyate skutam. Now this yathatmya shabda. This vyutpatti of yathatmya is should be noted. Atmanam anatikramya vartate iti yathatmam. Atmanam anatikramya vartate iti yathatmam. Then tasya bhavo yathatmyam. Atma will be atmanam anatikramya. Anatikramya means without transgressing. Atmanam anatikramya vartate means it stays within its swarupa. Is called yathatmam. So this is avyay bhava samasa. Yathatma is avyay bhava. Avyay bhava sutra is a big sutra. Avyayam विभक्ति समीप समृद्धि व्यृद्धि अर्थाभाव अत्यय असंप्रति शब्द प्रादुर्भाव पश्चात यथा आनुपूर्व्य यौगपद्य सादृश्य संपत्ति साकल्य अंतवचनेषु. This is the sutra. It sounds long, but it's very simple because every word is given. You don't have to do much thinking. 216. In this sutra, there is one shabda yatha. So, in such avyay bhava samasa, yatha and atma. So, in yatha artha it has come. And atma is pullinga. Then how yathatmam napunsakalinga happens? So for that, avyay bhavascha. This is another sutra. That sutra will make pullinga into napunsakalinga. Avyay bhavascha. 2:4:18. So instead of yathatma, it is yathatmam. And then tasya bhavo yathatmyam. So yathatmya shabda comes many times. It's good to know. आरोपित प्रपंच स्वभाव विरोधी ब्रह्म तत्वम तद इतस्ततो विस्तरेण शारीरके दर्शितम इति अस्पष्टम. इह तु संक्षिप्य एकत्र विस्पष्टम उच्यते इत्याह वक्ष्यते स्फुटम. So in the shloka it is said yathatmyam vakshate sputam. Vakshate sputam means we will tell you clearly. So first question is, has anybody already said this or not? So the answer is yes. This Brahma Tattva, which is Aropita Prapancha Swabhava Virodhi. आरोपित प्रपंच स्वभाव विरोधी ब्रह्म तत्वम. So the whole thing is, complete thing is Bahuvrihi. आरोपित प्रपंच and प्रपंचस्य यो स्वभाव तस्य विरोधी. Whatever is the nature of आरोपित प्रपंच, its विरोधी स्वभाववान is ब्रह्म तत्वम. So आरोपित प्रपंचः तस्य स्वभाव तद विरोधी. So आरोपित प्रपंच स्वभावो और स्वभावात विरोधी also you can say. स्वभावतः और स्वभावात विरोधी ब्रह्म तत्व. Because प्रपंच स्वभाव is विकारी, ब्रह्म तत्व is अविकारी. प्रपंच स्वभाव is दुख मिश्रित, ब्रह्म तत्व is आनंद स्वरूप. प्रपंच is जड़ परिच्छिन्न, ब्रह्म is चेतन अपरिच्छिन्न. One is दृश्य, another is दृष्टा. तद इतस्ततो विस्तरेण शारीरके दर्शितम. Here and there ततः विस्तरेण elaborately in शारीरक ब्रह्म सूत्र भाष्य दर्शितम. It is already shown. So it is not that it is not shown. Why this is mentioned? Because Sureshwaracharya is supposed to write. So शारीरके दर्शितम, but it is not spashtam. Iti aspashtam. Because here and there things are there in bhashya. But here, ihatu sankshipya, in brief, ekatra vispashtam uchyate. Everything in one place. That's why Sureshwaracharyaji's disciple, he created a composition which was called Sankshepa Shariraka. So you can see these words. Shariraka is also there. Ihatu Sankshipya. So his composition he named Sankshepa Shariraka. So he says here everything is in brief in one place and it is Vishpashtam. It is clearly given. Brahma Tattva. Vishpashtam Uchyate. Idyaha. I shall speak very clearly about this. Unlike how it is given in Brahma Sutra. Brahma Sutra study is very good, but it requires good amount of preparation and very good stamina to sustain oneself for such study. It is just like studying Brahadaranyaka with Bhashyatika. So you have to plan for at least 2 years, everyday study. Not one class in a week. One class in a week, you forget Brahadaranyaka and Brahma Sutra studies because they take, I don't know how many years. Now somebody says, you are saying Sputam Vakshate. So you think your guru did not write clearly? See, in Tika, Sputam Vakshate iti uktatvad guruna samyak vedartho na ukta eva. If you are saying you are going to say clearly, that means your guru, guruna samyak vedartho na ukta. Guru has not explained it clearly. न उक्त एव इति गुरोः अप्रामाण्यम अज्ञान लक्षणम विपर्य लक्षणम च प्राप्तम. And therefore your guru will have apramanyam because he has not explained it clearly. And so guru will have ajnanam, ajnana lakshanam. Apramanyam means Ajnanam, and Apramanyam also means Viparyaya. Viparya means he has said what is not there, or he has not said what is there. And Ajnanam means he left it out, certain things. Ajnana Lakshanam, Viparya Lakshanam cha praptam. And if such guru you had, and you learned from such guru, then what will be your state? And then you are composing another grantha. Who will read that? Somebody is asking. Tadwara swasyapi tatpraptam. Tatpraptam means apramanyam, ajnana lakshanam, viparya lakshanam cha praptam. Your knowledge also will be jnanam, it will be having viparyaya. Ataha. So now, if somebody has such doubt, to eliminate that doubt, tan nirasaya uttara shloka ityaha. To eliminate such doubt, uttara shloka is given. First, Sambandhokti. First line in Moolam, 8 number. Vivakshita prakaranartha prarochanaya anukta durukta apramanya karana shanka vida pavarnanam. Vivakshita prakaranartha prarochanaya. Vivakshito यो प्रकरणः. विवक्षितस्य प्रकरणस्य अर्थम प्ररोचनाय. विवक्षित प्रकरण अर्थ प्ररोचनाय means vivaksha means vaktum ichha. What is the intention of the speaker? What does he want to speak about? What does he want to teach? That vivakshita prakarana means the teaching. Tad artha prarochanaya. Praro increase ruchi, liking for that knowledge. So if I hear something is apramanika, I will not have liking for it. If somebody always says something which is proved untrue, how much attention I will pay to that words? If at all I am forced to listen, my first choice will be just ignore. Second choice is, if I have to listen, I will not have pramana buddhi. So when I that somebody has some such wrong thinking, then buddhi prarochanam is required. So here it is said, vivakshita prakaranartha prarochanaya anukta durukta apramanya karana shanka vyudasena. Anukta, what is not said. Durukta, what is said differently. Ukta means what is said. What? Because the Vartika, what is the definition of Vartika?
उक्तानुक्तदुक्तानां चिन्तां यत्र प्रवर्तते तं ग्रन्थम्
Vartikam.
वार्तिकज्ञं मनुष्यः.
Ukta anukta duruktanam chinta yatra pravartate tang grantham vartikam prahu vartikagnya manishana. So those people who speak of these ukta anukta durukta, they are called vartikara. Ukta means what is said, you have to say that again. But because you are writing a shloka, so you have to repeat, but in a shloka form. What is said, you have to say. What is not said, that you also say. Means if there are certain things which are missed out, some vikalpas are possible, which are not discussed, some purva pakshas are possible, which are not discussed at all. You can bring them. That is anukta. Durukta means something which is said differently. And if it is not clear, it can be said in other words by Vartikakara. Durukta, people think what is negatively said, or erroneously said, to say that. So no disciple is going to write commentary on Guru's work thinking that my Guru has said something erroneously or negative. Durukta here should be interpreted that way. Here, Sambandha for same set of 2-3 shlokas, sambandhas could be different. So such things they can do. And they may differ in certain things, not in the essential principles. In the prakriya, they can differ. So, prarochanaya anukta durukta apramanya karana shanka vidasena swaguroho pramanya upavarnanam. If somebody thinks Guru Vachana has something which he has not said, anukta means ajnanam is there. Durukta means viparyaya. That was said. Apramanyam in the form of ajnanam and viparyaya. So anukta means ajnanam. Durukta means viparyaya. Apramanya karana. Shanka tad vyudasena. Eliminating that shanka. Vyudasa means to remove. Vyudasena Swaguroho Pramanya Upavarnanam. My Guru's teaching is Pramanika. My Guru is Pramanam. Swaguroho Pramanya Pramanyasya Upavarnanam. Description. Kritika Vaktum Ishte Prakaranasya Shishyanam Ruchi Utpadanaya Anukta Duruktayoho Apramanya Gyapti Hetu Bhutayor Vyudasena Swaguroho Pramanya Upavarnanam Kriyata Ityarthaha. Vaktumishte, what is desired to speak? Vaktumishte, Prakaranasya Arthe. In this Naishkarmya Siddhi is called Prakarana everywhere. Prakaranasya Arthe. In this Grantha, Shishyanam Ruchi Utpadanaya, so that Shishyas get Ruchi, liking. In other words, I should be looking forward to studying such texts. Not only this, any such text, whatever is there. So Ruchi should be there. Normally what happens is this, like how in school, 6 or 7 subjects are going on. Everything you have to appear for exam. So there are some students, they love 1 or 2 subjects, like history. All the time they'll be reading history only. And you ask them, what about mathematics? Mathematics, they don't want to do because it is all too much exercise and equation, this, that, everything. Similarly, physics. So they are not. So then Guru has to do some extra work. Ruchi Utpadana. Like that here also Vedanta Guru has to do Ruchi Utpadana. Why? Because in Vedanta, you cannot show the improvement externally. In Vedanta, everything is within. In Aparavidya, you can tell people and impress them. In Paravidya, you tell people Jagat is Mithya, they all will leave you. शिष्याणां रुचि उत्पादनाय अनुक्त दुरुक्तयोः अप्रामाण्य ज्ञप्ति हेतुभूतयोः. Anukta and Durukta, which are the hetus for apramanya jnanam. Apramanya jnapti means jnanam. Hetu bhutayoho anukta duruktayoho vyudasena. By removing them, eliminating them, means that there is no such thing called, because somebody feels, oh, if person is writing Vartika, then he will have something anukta durukta. Here it is not Vartika. But he was supposed to write Vartika on Brahma Sutra. Then it was said you write something similar, where Brahma Pratipadanam is done, which is Nishkarma. Swaguroho Pramanya Upavarnanam Kriyate. Ityarthaha. So here, by removing such a Pramanya Shanka, Guru's Pramanya Varnanam is done. That my Guru's teaching is all Pramanam. Therefore, my teaching is also all Pramanam. गुरुक्तो वेदराद्धान्तस्
तो
शक्तितः सहस्रकिरणव्याप्ते प्रकाशयेत् तो वेदराद्धान्तस् तत्र नो वच्म्य शक्तितः सहस्रकिरणव्याप्ते तद्योतः किं प्रकाशयेत्. गुरुक्तो वेदराद्धान्तः. राद्धान्त मीन्स सिद्धान्तः. गुरुक्तो वेदराद्धान्तः तत्र अशक्तितः नो वच्मि. सहस्रकिरणव्याप्ते तद्योतः किं प्रकाशयेत्. अन्वय is more or less straightforward. गुरुक्तः, गुरुभिः उक्तः, गुरुक्तः बहुवचनम if you use. यत् और यो वेदराद्धान्तः, वेदस्य सिद्धान्तः वेदान्त. तत्र राद्धान्ते, in that Vedanta Siddhanta, ashaktitah no vachmi. I am not going to speak of it because I am not capable of speaking something other than what my Guru has already said. And what is, see his humility also. Compared to my Guru, where do I stand? My Guru is Sahasra Kirana Vyaptaha, means sun, that which has thousands of rays. Sahasra Kirana Vyapte. Khadyotah kim prakashayet. When sun is shining, what will the glowworm do? Sahasra Kirana Vyapte sati khadyotah kim prakashayet. So when sun is shining, that's why those things you recognize them only in dark places at night. Otherwise, you don't know where those Adyota, Jugnu, glowworms are there. So I am like a firefly, a Jugnu. My Guru is like sun. His knowledge, I have no ability to speak about anything to add to what he has already said. So there is nothing that he has not said, nothing that he has said in such a way that anybody can improve on it. Guru Ukta iti. Guru Ukta iti uktatvad anukti lakshanam apramanyam nasti. Guru Ukta means Guruna Ukta, so there is no Anukta. So Anukta and Durukta, two doshas were given. So there is no Anukta because it is Guru Ukta. Uktatvad anukti lakshanam apramanyam is not there. Anukti is not there. Veda radhantasya eva uktatvad. Veda radhanta, Veda siddhanta itself is ukta, tatvad. Durukta lakshanam apramanyam cha nasti iti darshitam. And if he has spoken of Veda siddhanta, means Vedanta, Veda radhantaha, means Vedasya radhantaha, siddhantaha. Eva ukta. So that is not durukta. Everything is nice. Everything is wonderful there. Veda radhantasya eva uktatvad durukta lakshanam apramanyam cha nasti. So anukti lakshanam apramanyam is not there. Why? Uktatvad. Durukta lakshanam apramanyam is not there. Why? Veda radhantasya uktatvad. Iti darshitam. Are you going to add anything new to what your Guru has said? Tat kimapi adhikam toya uchyata iti netyaha. No, I am not going to speak anything more than what he has already said. So you see, not that these acharyas who came later, they have not elaborated or they have not said lot more things than what Bhashyakar had said. They have done it. But their humility is that, no, we are not saying anything new. As far as Siddhanta is concerned, as far as main things, here and there, everybody has their own prajna. For example, Sureshwaracharya, his strength was Purvamimamsa. So the way he would do some aspects, Khandanam, etc., the depth in which he'll go, details, Bhashyakara may not have gone. Those are the things. Or some Nyaya Acharya is there, like Madhusudan Saraswati ji, so much Nyaya. So then when he writes commentaries, he knows how to do Nyaya Khandanam. So that is their Vishesha. Not that Bhashyakar did not know, but Bhashyakar did not elaborate. He did not see that need. No vachmi iti. Tatra Vedanta Radhante na vachmi adhikam. Tatra means in Vedanta Siddhanta, I am not going to speak anything more. Iti Shesha. Why you are not going to speak? Because I am incapable. Tatra hetuhu ashaktitaha. I am not fit for saying anything more than my Guru. Tatra drishtantamaha sahasra kirana vyapte. Tadyotam kim prakashayet. Yadva or Tatra anuktam duruktam va na vachmi ityarthaha. I am not going to say, because as a Vartikakara, our job is to do anukta, durukta. But here, in my Guru's work, there is nothing anuktam. There is nothing duruktam also. So, anuktam, duruktam va na vachmi ityarthaha. Or he says, this is not Vartika. This part is not where anukta, durukta, all such things are there. In this, whatever my guru has said is what I am going to say. Further, gurunaiva vedarthasya परिसमाप्तित्वात् प्रकरणोक्तौ ख्यात्यादि अप्रामाण्य कारणाशंका इति चेत् तद्व्युदासार्थम उपन्यासः. Now somebody says, oh, so your guru has already written everything. So obviously you are not going to add to anything new. Guruna eva vedarthasya parisamapitatvat. Parisamapita. Pari upasarga. Sam upasarga. Apli vyaptau dhatu. Apli vyaptau dhatu. Then nishtha pratyaya. Or you, so apli vyaptau is in two ganas. If you do churadi gana dhatu, then that is, if you just do nishtha pratyaya, it is apita only. Sam upasarga samapita. Pari upasarga parisamapita. And if you do the other gana, which is not churadi gana, apli dhatu, then pari sam apri, then you have to do nijanta, nich. So in nich, then e will remain. Other things will go away. So sam api ta nishtha pratyaya at the end. That is in Swadigana, Adantara Apli Vyaptav. And in Churadigana, it is Apli Lambhane. Meaning is more or less the same. So Parisamapitatvat, Guru itself has finished the main teaching of the Vedas. Prakaranoktav, Parisamapti, then Tattvat, Parisamaptitvat, Parisamapitatvat. Prakaranoktav, then why are you writing Prakarana Grantha if he has already said? So here you can take Nijanta form. Guruna Parisamapita. By Guru, it is all completed. Then why you are writing Prakarana Grantha? Prakaranoktav Khyātyādi Apramanya Karana Ashanka. Somebody says, looks like you want to become famous. Khyati you want. That's why you are writing. Because you are not going to add anything. Khyātyādi Apramanya Karana Shanka. Iti chet. Somebody may have such Shanka. Tadvyudasartham upanyasaha. To eliminate that, next shloka is presented. Sitika. भाष्यकारैः एव कार्त्स्येन वेदार्थस्य सम्यगुक्तत्वात् किमर्थं प्रकरणम् आरभ्यते त्वया तस्मात् प्रकरणारम्भात् उपरतिरेव श्रेयसी. By भाष्यकार, complete Vedartha is already said. भाष्यकारैः एव कार्त्स्येन means completely. Vedarthasya सम्यक् उक्तत्वात्. He has already explained Vedartha very nicely, clearly. Then why are you starting this work? Kimartham prakaranam arabhyate tvaya? Unnecessary more expressions, writing. Then we have to study. Therefore, tasmat prakarana arambhat uparatireva shreyasi. Just withdraw from that. That is better. Arambhat uparatireva shreyasi. Anuparame, if you don't withdraw. Shreyasi. Shreyasi Shabda, how is it formed? How is it formed? Shreyasi. Prashasyasya shraha first. So prashasya, what is greater or better in that first? Shra comes. Then yasun pratyaya. So it becomes Shreyas. Then Striyang tin pratyaya Shreyasi. Uparati itself is best. Somebody says. Anuparameva ख्याति लाभ पूजानाम अन्यतमार्थम ग्रंथ प्रकरणम इति प्रसज्येत ततश्च अप्रामाण्य शंका स्यात् ख्यात्यादेहे अप्रामाण्य कारणत्वात्. If there is anuparama, means if that person is not withdrawing from writing this grantha, Acharya, then certainly he is looking for some khyati, labha, some puja, etc. Khyati, labha, pujanam, anyatamartham. What is the meaning of that?
For the purpose of Khyati, Labha, Puja, among such others. Anyatama.
What is anyatama? The main word you didn't explain. Everything else you explained.
One among many.
Means
Jiva.
either khyati or labha or puja. One of these three or all of them is your intention.
Jiva.
Either khyati or labha or puja. Khyati, labha, puja nam anyatamartham grantha karanam. For that you are doing this composition. Iti prasajyeta. Such doubt somebody may have. Tatascha apramanya shanka syat. Then your grantha will become apramanika. Why, if I have desire for khyati, labha, puja, why my composition will become apramanika? So he says, khyatyadehe apramanya karanatvat. And the hetu is given. Khyatyadehe apramanya karanatvat. I can give you this as a work to think about for next session. Khyatyadehe apramanya karanatvat. Think about it and let me know. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.